What's up, guys? How's it going? Guys, we are actually live today. And if you don't believe me, I'm watching everything that's going on. If you see, it's a little delayed, right? Because I'm still going through all of this normal stuff. But we're going to do it a little bit different, all right? We're going to go live. We're like legit. This is me. We're here talking. I'm going to be going and following along on the chat and kind of looking at all of that. So y'all comment on it. Go and say everything. I'll be here checking it all out. It's going to be a little delayed, but it's going to be all good. So this is what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to try to get the giveaway. I don't know why, but the giveaway's not working. So during worship, if it pops up and it says, hey, a giveaway has been going on, or if there's a giveaway that pops up at some point in time, I'm talking now, like enter into the giveaway because you're going to want to win this, okay? It's not pizza. It's a mystery giveaway. And again, I don't know why it's not working. It just keeps flipping on and off and working or not. But guys, I'm excited to go and to be here live with y'all. It's just me and Maddie. Actually, Maddie, you can come here. She's giving me a look. I'm waiting on her. Here she is. This is the production team, guys. You want to know who's behind the scenes of changing everything? It's Maddie. So whenever you see the scene change, that's her clicking on the mouse, being a stud. Go ahead, Maddie. Take a seat with me. Take a seat. All right, we're going to play a game, guys. Real quick, we're going to play a game, okay? And what y'all need to do, is comment in the chat, okay? I'm going to give y'all a couple of seconds until we can go and respond. Hopefully it's not too much of a delay. We're going to go with it. So what it is everyone loves French fries. What's your favorite French fries?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A? You like the waffle fries? Mm-hmm. That's your favorite?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. We've been together for 8 years. Only married for 3 years, but together for 8 years. And she likes Chick-fil-A fries. Okay. McDonald's for me. Okay, they're just perfect, salty, everything else. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to see how well you know your fast food French fries. Okay. So I'm going to pop up a picture of the fries. Y'all go put it in the comments. I'm going to read through them, and I'll kind of go and tell you, all right, this person's correct, this person's correct, this person's correct, all that good stuff. So this is the first one. It might be kind of blurry. I don't know if it is. DK, I'm glad you like waffle fries.
Thank you.
I can't. I mean, they're good. I used to not like Chick-fil-A waffle fries. If we're being honest, I did not like Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Okay, so all right, we're getting, okay, Lupe, you said, wait, In-N-Out, Cane's fries, McDonald's? No. Is y'all just saying these are the best fries? Or is this the guess of what y'all have? In-N-Out, Mickey D's, Whataburger. Man, we got a whole bunch of different stuff. What else? Whataburger, McDonald's. What else? Burger King. Cane's are your favorite though, DK? They are good, especially with that sauce. McDonald's and Tornado Burger. Never heard Tornado Burger. All right, well, it is in fact McDonald's. So what do we have? We have Aaron. No, Aaron, you guessed Whataburger. Never mind. Just forget that. DK, you got it. There's a couple of y'all got it. Somebody said Burger King, whatnot. All right, we're going to go to number two. Number two. These guys. Okay, knowing these fries, they have like a perfect amount of salt. McDonald's has a whole bunch of salt, but like these have a okay amount of salt. Like it's almost like it's just perfect. It's not too much, it's not too little, but it's just good. It's just good enough. Okay, so we got Wendy's. CJ, you said Wendy's. Wesley, you said McDonald's. DK, you said Wendy's. Let's see, what else do we got? Wendy's, everyone. All right, I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, we got Burger King. Ryan said Burger King, Wendy's. Okay, well, everyone except for Ryan, you got it right. Ryan, I don't know what did you say? What did you say, Ryan? Burger King? These are close. They are close, but no cigar. All right, let's see if y'all can get this next one. French fries. What is it? Y'all are all right. Wendy's. I think the only one, George, you were wrong. You put BK. You put Burger King as well. You and Ryan can be together though. All right. So next bit. What do you think it is? I honestly have not been here enough to even remember their fries. I know I've talked with a couple of people about this place, but I haven't really gone here enough. Manny and I really don't. Yeah, Manny and I really don't go here. Let's see. DK, you said you're sad you know fries so well. Evelyn, you said In-N-Out. CJ, Bernie Burger Bus. Didn't that place close? It's a sad day if it did. Five Guys, In-N-Out, Whataburger, In-N-Out, no idea. Wesley, I'd be right there with you. I would have no idea. In-N-Out. All right, guys. Well, look, you're right. It is, in fact, In-N-Out Burger. So who got it? CJ, Wesley, Evelyn, Barbara, Meadow. You all got it. All right, we're going to keep going. We just got a couple more. All right. These Maddie got right away. She knew. I knew. If I would see this picture, I would know what they were as well. Gosh, best place ever. No, not In-N-Out. It's obviously not that good, Lupe. I haven't been. It hasn't made me. Well, I guess because okay, I'm just not gonna. I'm done talking. All right, these fries. What do y'all think they are? I had to zoom in a lot on these because it had some things that would give it away around. So I had to zoom in. CJ, you said Sonic. Who else? What can we get? We got Sonic. Really, Sonic. George, you say Dairy Queen. Jack in the Box, Whataburger, Burger King? I don't know, Evelyn. Whataburger. Anyone else? Give it a couple more. Whataburger, need that spicy ketchup. I tried it. I'm not a fan. I'm honestly not a fan. I like the regular. Maddie doesn't like anything spicy. I do, but I'm not a fan of the spicy ketchup. But it is, in fact, a majority of y'all got it. It is good old Whataburger. Now it's owned by Chicago, so that's a sad day. Guys, we kind of already gave this one away at the beginning, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip past it. These, I don't know about y'all, but these look like old Chick-fil-A fries. Like, I don't know how I pulled these up, but they look like old Chick-fil-A fries. And then you go to see like the actual picture, right, the answer, and it's like, oh wow, look at these beautifully set up, nice golden Chick-fil-A fries, right, that are pop up. So here's we got two more. Okay, this place. I honestly. This one did. It would have tricked me too. If I would have looked at these, it would have definitely got me. I'm not gonna knock out that. I'm not gonna knock out what it was for us. I'm gonna keep it. All of y'all Chick-fil-A, I'm letting y'all catch up. I'm ahead of y'all. Fresh. All right. It just popped up for me. So, dang, y'all are quick on that.
Wow.
My school cafeteria. Jack in the Box. See, Casey and Ryan, I'm right there with y'all. I would have thought they were Jack in the Box. I'll just go ahead and say it now. They're not Jack in the Box curly fries. I would have thought they were. They do look like them, but they are, in fact, there's a lot of y'all who got it right. It is, in fact, Arby's. Man, y'all know, I really can't remember ever eating there. I don't even know, is there one around here? There might be. I don't know. Who knows? All right, last one. Actually, I'm just going to skip this one because Okay, I'm gonna let him try. All right, never mind. Maddie told me to let y'all try it, so I'm gonna let y'all try. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'll let y'all go for it. So these, I do like these fries. Like if I had, I don't know, they remind me a lot of Wendy's. It's not a whole bunch of salt. It's kind of like that nice balance of it. But I really have to be in the mood to have them. I've never had Arby's either, Wesley, or at least what I can remember. CJ, you got Burger King. Evelyn said Taco Bell. CJ, you're right. You can see the box. That's what I was kind of talking about. It's Burger King. Okay, does Taco Bell actually have fries? I know they had them for a short period of time, like the nacho fries, but do they still have those? I have not tried them. To go and see if they have them. But yes, the answer is, in fact, Burger King. Okay, so look. That's it for the games, all right? Everybody, give a round of applause for Maddie being my amazing host and helper during this, okay? We might have some rough patches tonight. We might have some rough patches for the next couple of weeks because, like I said, we are actually going live. So we're figuring everything out kind of like with y'all, so don't worry about it. But we're going to get it going. We're going to get it all set up. So right now we're going to go into announcements real quick. And the first thing, Camp Sienna. Guys, you'll want to come hang out. We end up going and playing. I mean, we played soccer the first week, but we've played a lot of spike ball really. We didn't go last week because 4th of July, but the week before that we played pretty much spike ball for the whole time. But we got spike ball, volleyball. We have I already said soccer. We just have all this awesome stuff, guys, and it just gives me the opportunity to be able to go and to see y'all. I'm looking at all the comments. I see all y'all clapping hands. Thank y'all. Maddie appreciates it. She's smiling back behind the camera. So, but yeah, if y'all want to come play, like this is a great time for us to be able to hang out and to do that. And it's just, again, time to get out of the house, do something. So come hang out with us, Camp Sienna. If you have questions, let me know. The other thing, okay, last week I did this. I said Thursday night from 7 to 10, we can play Call of Duty and we can play Fortnite, or if you have Apex Legends and you want to play that, we can play that. You get a squad together, we can play. If we win, you have the opportunity of me to buy you and your whole squad food. We had several squads who competed last week, but let me tell you how many people won. 0. Okay, nobody won with me. I got like 8 kills with Parker, okay, Soudier. I played with you and your whole squad, and y'all are pretty good. Y'all actually did best out of everyone else. I played with Aaron. We played Warzone, did not work out too well. And then I ended up playing with Trey and Ethan, and that was just a whole disaster. That didn't work out either. So it's still up in the air to be able to go. If you want to win food, and if you're like, hey, let's hang out on Thursday night, let's play some games, and let's win some food, come text me, contact me, let me know, and we'll go and set you up to be able to do a squad game, and we'll be able to hang out with that. Guys, I miss y'all. I'm excited that we get to actually do this live. I'm going to get better at it and get better at reading the comments and everything else as we go through. But as for right now, we're going to go ahead and hop into worship. So hang out. We're going to go into worship, and then we're going to go and have a message right after. Let's go.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, everybody? Nathan and
Marissa.
And we are excited to lead you guys in some worship tonight. Hope you guys have had a great week. We're going to do a song called Alive to get us kicked off and started. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Forever safe in the Savior's hands. You are more than
introduce this one?
Wait, we're doing.
Oh, say.
Hey everyone, we're going to be doing Reckless Love, and if you know it, sing with us.
All right, y'all. So, I talk about a mystery prize, okay? I'm not going to tell you exactly like what it is, but I will tell you it is, in fact, it's not a tongue-tied. It's not a lifelong supply. Gosh, man, I can't talk tonight. It's not a lifelong supply of French fries, but it is, in fact, French fries. And so the winner for tonight, I don't know why, again, this thing's just being stupid. It picked a winner but didn't put it out. The winner for this week is, in fact, drum roll, please. It's so loud. I really hope you did that at the house. I really do. Like, that would be amazing if everyone, like, you might not know your people, everyone else is doing it. That would be pretty sweet if you're doing it. The winner is, in fact, Emily Warnikin. Good job. I will get in contact with you. It is a little bit of a surprise what I will be getting you. It is French fries. We're going to figure out your favorite kind of French fries, and I'll bring them to you. So, you want French fries? Let me know. I'm going to bring them to you, and text me, Emily, and I'll bring them sometime soon, right? I think you're back from Georgia, right? Great vacation. I hope that was fun. Anyhow, all right, guys, for tonight, we're going to be going and hopping into a new series, okay? And the new series is called the You Effect, right? The You Effect. You had all the fancy little what do you even call it? Aesthetic little stuff that's kind of going around, right? And it's like, oh, the You Effect, all the music and everything. That's what we're going to be doing for the next 3 weeks, okay? And so kind of what I want to do to talk about getting into it is when it talks about the You Effect, right? It's kind of talking about us as an individual. And I just want to talk about kind of influence, a little bit. And, for me, whenever I think of someone who's affected me in my life, I always think of these two old redneck, they weren't like really redneck guys, but I mean, they're very country, but their name was Lou and Willie, okay? If there's not, I feel like there could be a book off of these two country guys named Lou and Willie. But anyhow, they were my small group leaders growing up. And so whenever I say, hey, talk to your small group leaders, like, this is why. They had a huge impact on me, and your small group leaders can have a huge impact on you. But these guys were awesome. We'd be in some small groups, and I was a pain in the butt sometimes in small groups, and Lou would not be very patient, and sometimes he would have some very choice words that we would be like, Lou, oh my goodness, you said that in church, right? But we would go and mess with him all the time. And like Willie was just someone who, honestly, he was just very intimidating. He was like tougher than nails kind of guy. Like that's what he made me think of. And we would go and like I have few memories of it, but like it was me and one of my really good friends. We were the only seniors in my church at the time we were graduating, and like we went to a camp for winter. And because it was only us two guys, we had to sleep with Lou and Willie and some of these other men at the camp, and it was just snore fest there. I mean, it was like it was a competition. One person would go, then like someone, as soon as they would stop, someone else would like super loud. And it was just this battle. And so me and my friend would go and decide, hey, you know what? We can't do this. It was like the third night, we were done. We were like, we cannot sleep. We have all these old farts who are snoring around us. It's the worst. And so we went and slept out in the trailer that we like bring all the bags in. It's pretty much like a U-Haul trailer. And so we went and slept out in the trailer. And remember, it was in December, January out in West Texas. And so it was freezing cold. And my friend was done. Like we threw heating pads in there, like little hand warmers in there to keep us warm. But he was done. It was like 1 o'clock. He got up and left. And I ended up going and staying in there and woke up the next morning, walked out of the little trailer to snow everywhere. And I was wondering all night long why I was cold. And Willie and Lou like always messed with us about it, always made fun of us about it. But like those were the guys that really I considered my youth pastors. I know some of y'all, right? You might have gone through several youth pastors. I went through 6 throughout all of my years from junior high to high school. I went through 6 youth pastors, and so these two guys were like my guys, right? They were the guys who had an effect on me. And that's what I want to talk about is first off, the effect that people have on you and just kind of to get you to think about it, but also go and challenge you to think about the effect that you have on others. Hence, right, the you effect. You could go and think of examples of your friends, right? Your best friends, the effect that they have on you in a positive manner. Or you could think of the people where you're like, I can't stand Janice. She's the worst. I hate her. She's just mean, right? And Janice. We don't have Janice. So sometimes I end up throwing names out, and then it's like, oh wait, we do have a Janice, but we don't have a Janice. But right, you like throw out a name, and like they've influenced you too, or they've had an effect on you as well, but it's in a negative manner. Right? So when we talk about affecting people and everything else, what I want y'all to do is to be able to look at yourselves and see the effect that y'all can have for others through Christ. Right? So when we talk about this new series, I talk to you about the effect and everything, and just how you have an influence on other people. Whether, and guys, really honestly, whether they're older than you, younger than you, or the same age as you, you have an effect on people. I can't remember where I read the statistic, and I really wish I would have looked it up before this, but there is a statistic that goes and shows that you influence on average 10,000 people throughout your lifetime. That's insane, and that's also intimidating, right? Because you either influence them positively or negatively. And sometimes it's positively, like you influence them in a positive manner eternally, right? You talk to them about Christ, and sometimes it's a negative manner to where they go and see you being a hypocrite or screwing up, and they're like, I don't want to be a part of church. I don't want to be a part of whatever this person is into, and I'm guilty of that as well. And so I just want to go and kind of talk about that today and for the next couple of weeks, is just the effect that you have on others. And the scripture that we're going to go through is actually going to be in John chapter 6, and it's verses 1 through 14. And I'm not going to read it all, but I'll go through the story. You've heard it. It's all in all four Gospels, but it's Jesus feeding the 5,000. And what you have is you have Jesus and his buddies, disciples, buddies, whatever you want to call them. They're in the boat, and they go across the sea, and they get there, and there's a huge crowd that's waiting for them. And Jesus is like, man, I bet they're hungry. We need to feed them. And so he goes and asks one of the disciples, he's like, hey, we need to feed them. And his disciples like freaking out, going and saying, this is like, even if we worked all year long, we could not even afford half to get enough bread for half of these people to have one bite of that piece of bread. What are you talking about, feed all these people? And he had another disciple who went and found this boy, and this boy had just a basket. I think it was 5. Let me look real quick. Philip answered him. Another of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. Here's a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish. But how far will that go among so many? And y'all might know the story, you might not, but right, Jesus goes, he takes it, he blesses it, and then goes and disperses it amongst the crowd, and there's actually leftovers. Right? And there's so many different lessons that we can talk about this, but there's leftovers that go after that. And you go and you look at this story, and you might be thinking, okay, Travis, where's the influence of this? Like, what's happening with this? Whenever we go and look at this story, you might go and look at the disciples, but the one guy I wanted you to focus on was the boy. You see, the boy, he has so much influence in this story, because if it was not for him to walk up to the disciples and say, hey, I have this basket of bread and fish. I don't know how far it will go, but I have this basket. Can you want to see what you can do with it? If there was not a boy who was willing to go and affect all of or willing to go and to step out to affect all of these people, there would be no story. Right? If there was not a boy who was walking up, going and bringing bread and fish, there would be no story, or it would be just a lot different. But the influence and kind of what I'm talking about with this is, just imagine if he wasn't there. If he wasn't there, like I said, there would be no story, there would be no influence. I probably wouldn't even be talking a bit about it right now. But sometimes when we think about going and impacting others, right, we think about just what we can bring to the table, as in like a plethora, right? Sometimes we look and we say, well, I'm just not athletic, I'm not smart, I'm not musically gifted, I can't do this, I can't do that, right? And that boy, he had 5 pieces of bread and 2 fish, yet he walked up and said, hey, Jesus, this is what I have. This is what I have. You see, guys, whenever it comes to going and influencing people for the kingdom, or just influencing people in general, it's not always about your resources that you have. It's not about your abilities that you have. It's about your willingness. Your willingness to say, God, this is what I have. Do with it what you will. Do with it what you please. Do with it what you can. Right? I'm someone who did not want to go into youth ministry. I'll tell you that. I said, God, I can't do this. I can't talk in front of people. I can't do all this stuff. I can't disciple people. You know me. No, I can't do that. But God humbled me. Took a bit, but God humbled me. And I said, all right, fine. I will give you my being. I will give you my time. I will give you me. And I'm going to let you do what you do. And that's how it's worked in student ministry of me being here and being with y'all. And then this also works for you as well. For you to go and to say, hey, God, I'm just here. Use me. That's what he's asking for. Because sometimes you look and you say, I can't influence anyone. I'm just in 6th grade. I'm just a teenager. I'm just this. I'm just that. Guys, God isn't looking for qualifications. He's looking for willingness. And that's what you have to understand, because this boy was not qualified to feed 5,000 people with 5 pieces of bread and 2 fish. He was not qualified to go and do that. I mean, I don't care who you are. The portions that you can even cut that up in, I don't even think you can cut up in small enough portions to say, oh, here you go. Here's a little teeny tiny bit for you. Here's a teeny tiny bit for you. I don't even think you could do that to split it amongst the 5,000 people. But what he did is he came forward and he said, Jesus, this is what I have. Do with it what you will. And he wasn't intimidated about it because he trusted Christ. He trusted Jesus to be able to go and perform the miracle. And so, guys, just the steps that I want y'all to take is just 2 steps. 2 steps. First one is identify. Okay, identify the who, the what, and then the you. Right? So who can you influence? Who is maybe having a hard time that you know, whether it's friends or family members or just someone who's close to you? Who's having a hard time? Who is someone that you can go and help influence positively for Christ? You might think that you don't have everything, and you might be right. But you have to understand that when you have Christ, you have it all. And so who do you have that you can go and be a positive influence with? And then the what is what do they need from you? What do they need from you? You might go and see someone you might have someone that you know who's depressed. That might just need some money here and there. That might just need someone to talk to. What do they need? Can you go and be those ears for those who need to go and to speak to you? They just need to get something off their chest. And then the you. Are you willing? Are you able? Are you just here to be able to step up and identify and say, God, this is where you have me. This is where you want to use me, so I'm going to step up and do that. So again, identify those 3 things. Who? Who can you influence? What do they need? And the help for you to be able to influence, and then to identify yourself, and are you willing and able to do that? And the second thing, which is the biggest thing, is influence of Jesus, right? We go and do all this. If you influence someone positively, yet you don't ever go and point it back to their eternity, yes, that might have made their day, might have made them happy in that moment, but guys, if you're not investing or trying to go and to talk to them about eternity, about Christ, about, hey, God's not here to condemn you. He's here to come and save you. He doesn't want to go and just keep beating you down, say, you're not good enough, you can't earn this, you can't do that. Right? He's here to go and to save you. Who can you go and speak to and say, look, this is what God has done in my life, and this is how he's influenced me. This is why I'm here helping you out. Super quick story, because I know I've been talking a little bit longer today. I had a Muslim girl who ended up going and running away from her family. She lived over in Africa, flew over here to Alvin, actually this past December, and left everything. She saved up enough money to just fly over here. She showed up to the school and just had just a bag of her stuff. And one of the students in the youth group in Alvin called me and said, hey, Travis, there's this girl here. What can you do? And I'm like, what do you mean, what can I do? She's 17. Her parents are way over there. She's, Muslim, which they're not very respectful or happy if you leave that religion, right? Let alone the people who support them in it, so me, right? So there's like all of this, but I went and said, you know what, God, you have me here. I'm going to go and meet her. So I went and I picked her up, and I was like, are you hungry? She said, yes. Took her to Subway. She had bacon for the first time. She really liked it. And it was Subway bacon. Like, it wasn't even good bacon. It was Subway bacon. Did that. We still had several hours. The school was trying to figure out how to, where they could put her for housing and everything else. We went and walked my dogs and stuff, and then I took her in the church that we were at to eat Subway too, and she was like, do I need to remove my shoes? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? I was like, no, you're fine. And I can't tell you exactly the influence. I put her up in a hotel for several nights, and she ended up going and finding some housing and is taken care of. But I haven't been able to talk to her since. Guys, I can't tell you how, if she's accepted Christ or anything, but I have told her the influence that Christ has had on me and the reason why I went and spent all this time with her, of going, putting her in the hotel, buying her lunch, spending the day with her to make sure that she was okay and being able to travel across town and get paperwork and call people that she needed to get in contact with so she could get her schooling all together. Like, the influence that I have, that I hope that I had on there, was a positive influence for eternity. And let me tell you, I wouldn't do that if it wasn't for Christ. And so you have to understand that, again, the steps you need to understand is the influence that Jesus has had on your life. Because if that is on the back burner, if you're not thinking about the influence that Jesus has, then going and helping others or trying to be a good influence on others, or, to see the effect that you have on others, it's just going to be a drag. So, challenge y'all with that. Again, the steps. Identify who needs help, what they need help with, and identify yourself on how you can go and help. And then make sure you understand the influence that Jesus has on your life and go and spread that to others. Because that's the joy that it really brings. So we're going to hop into small groups real quick, guys. But first, I just want to let you know, if you are a junior, okay, Vicky and Tanya are not here. And so what I want y'all to do is to hop in the junior girls, I want you to hop into the sophomore girls small group. Because also the senior girls are going and meeting at the O'Neill's home, and so they're not on Zoom as well. So can't move up, we'll move you down. And then the other thing, guys, is you might be confused on like, okay, well, I was in 6th grade, but now I'm in 7th grade, or I'm in 8th grade, I'm going to be a freshman. Okay, we haven't moved up yet. That's going to be in August. It's going to be that first week of August, we'll move up. So whenever you go and you look at the grades of what you're supposed to be in, it's what you were in this last school year. Okay, so if you just left 6th grade, you're still in the 6th grade small group, all of that good stuff. So that's all I have tonight. Guys, I'm so excited that I was able to go and to be live with y'all. I'm hoping we can add some more stuff as we go later on and have like some other people host with me and have some other stupid games, dumb games, and maybe even get a couple of y'all up here. We'll see. I don't know what's allowed of me, but we're going to test all the limits. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Let's go hop into our small groups.